said you couldn't do burnouts in a Lamborghini. Yeah, this is awesome. What is going on, race fans on YouTube? My name is NASCAR Fan 4338, and welcome back to some more Forza Horizon 2 as the sun comes up in beautiful Europe. So, the last time I did my Forza Horizon 2 Let's Play, I was showing you guys the Lamborghini, and it's pronounced Huracan, if I'm correct now. Sorry I pronounced it wrong last time. But the Lamborghini Huracan, as you see, same car as I did with the final race. In this video, I'm going to actually go into what's inside the car, do the drag, and then talk about handling and all that. So let's first get into the garage and show you guys what it has inside of it. Okay, so we're here in the custom upgrades. Now, I'm going to say, with the rest of the cars I'm doing, they're going to be stock. Unless I upgrade them to either drag or drift or just pure handling, I will let you guys know on that, and I'll let you guys know the results on that. But for the meantime, for now on, they will be stock. So as you see on this Lamborghini Huracan, I'm sorry I've been pronouncing it wrong. Well, you know, you can pronounce it Huracan, Huracan, I should say. Huracan, I think, is the correct way to pronounce it. As you see, I have a pretty darn cool paint scheme on here. Actually, you can see it better in the camera than I can from my point of view. Kind of looks like that one Lamborghini, if you remember back in Need for Speed, or even in the first Forza Horizon. They had that one guy who had like that DLC car that was like strictly DLC. That's kind of like the paint job on here. It's a little different though, of course. There's your back bumper. I see I have some stuff down there on the skirt, by the window, and on the roof. I think it looks pretty good. I've gotten a lot of money off of it. Now, I'm not saying go buy it just because I want money. Trust me, I really don't. But if you like to buy it, and if you even want me to lower the price down a couple thousand, you can specify that, and I may just do it just for you guys since I am putting it into my videos. So I guess you could say once this video comes out, there might be a little discount on it. And then from there on out, you have to, pay for what it's supposed to be. Honestly, I don't put them up to like 50,000 or so. I put them pretty low, like maybe 10,000. It's nothing. I mean, if you have over 1 million credits, it's nothing buying it. Anyways, so this thing, can't really put much upgrades into it. You can actually put a lot of the engine upgrades in. As you see, this one I have almost in race form. So I have the twin turbo packs, the intercooler. What else do I have? I pretty much everything upgraded all the way. That's what it was like for the final race. Suspension, everything else is in there. I don't have a roll cage, so that's another problem. And I didn't want the seat being taken out of, because I kind of want it to be kind of luxurious too, in a way. In a way, it's a very hype, fast car. Clutch and transmission about the same. This is not race, because I wanted to keep some fast acceleration in there. So if I put it up to the top one, it actually reduce acceleration and launch. Why it doesn't increase speed though is because of the splitter and the spoiler. If I didn't have those on, that speed thing would be up to 7.6 or so. There's our aspiration there. Now, right now, don't sell it. Now, currently, this thing has 950 horsepower, has 622 pound-feet of torque, and it weighs 2,876 pounds. And then there's your front and rear displacement. So it's really nothing big at all, and especially when I go to Setup Manager, that's the one right there. So you know, nothing big to it. Like I said, it is in mainly just race form. You know, handling purposes and the speed. So it's not really in stock form. So when I'm doing this. Oh man, there's paint scheme's alright. Like, I could do stock on it, but since it's already upgraded, I'm just gonna keep it upgraded and tell you guys if keeping it all the way upgraded is really worth it. And I will say here, it is worth it if you're gonna race online with it. So definitely buy the car. Really nice car, and you can upgrade it all the way, and it's very easy to handle maybe. So, with that being said, we're gonna go down, do our drag like we did in the first episode, and then I will go ahead and drive the car around and tell you guys some pros and cons to having this car on Forza Horizon 2. So let's get started with this Let's Play. Alright, so thankfully I had money to fast travel because I don't want to drive the whole way there. Alright, so we're going to do this normal drag again. We'll be going to that one line down the back, and as always, starting in first gear. So hopefully I was timing this when I edit the video, and I will post you guys the Camaro speed when it reaches the end of the drag, and this speed when it reaches the end of the drag and time. So let's get started. Yeah, that felt really slow. I feel like the splitter and spoiler did kind of weigh the car down. It does have like 7 gears, so if I put it maybe to the race transmission, it probably would have gotten to its top speed faster. So that was my bad on that. But yeah, definitely you could tell from here, race transmission will do it. Dante Sports race transmission will do it. So let's go ahead and get to the review part of the car. Here we're here in Castelletto, as we will start our Lamborghini journey. Alright, first of all, I'd explain this problem. So you see, my volume's up here. This is what I usually. It's usually like 23 or so is what I record for NASCAR, and Minecraft is usually higher. If you see the audio, the only options I have is radio and the SFX, and that's pretty much everything and the car, so I can't really get this radio volume down and this audio thing to a good spot. So you can't really hear the car at all. Now, character card I may not get until close to summertime, so for now you guys are just gonna have to be listening to me and with all these car reviews. I'm not really sure which way to go. Well, I know I'm going left, but I know which route. Alright, well, let's just start going the basic way. Yes, this Lamborghini does, like, as you see from the drag, was really slow with the sports transmission. So race transmission, automatically put that in. It does seem to reduce, if for whatever reason, it seemed to reduce your acceleration. It just took longer. It just took really long to get your top speed. Anybody else see that? Okay, so before anything else creeps me out, so definitely race transmission. Now, when I was doing the final race, the car was very loose. It was all over the place. As you see, I was having a lot of, well, most of it was like off-roading kind of thing, because it's not the same as the Xbox One version, and the road was a little glitchy at parts too. So having like really low suspension is usually not the best. So definitely put the spoiler and splitter on this thing. Splitter actually looks alright on it. Makes it kind of mean looking almost. I like the Veneno, Lamborghini Veneno, which by the way I might do a car review on that in future. But other than that, if you want it for race, suggest you put the splitter and spoiler on. Now this thing does sound cool and it goes fast too. Let's try that here. It really follows the turns very well. Nice performance car if you're going to upgrade this all the way. So, I mean, it sounds cool too. Lamborghini has made a lot of cars, and this one's pretty interesting out of all of them. It's very nice and small, made for the lighter weighted cars. I don't like going through these speed traps. Thank you. Okay. So yeah. But especially I could tell there it was kind of hugging the ground very well. It does, if you get to a certain speed in the turns, it will do that where like one tire might kind of rub, but that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna kind of force the limits coming up on these turns. Shifting wise, it's in an okay spot. There's a Lamborghini Gallardo. I'm gonna do that once in every video. I'm just gonna ruin it by hitting the wall right there. That's why I don't like coming through here. This is the only like road that would really work, but it doesn't. This is the only one. The other ones are probably like really glitchy and not too much good graphics to see. So let's go to let's talk about anything bad on this car. It's bad if you don't put the spoiler and splitter. I might just like keep saying that because it's like really good with it on there. I'd say it's not fast as the Veneno all the way upgraded, nor the Bugatti. I'm gonna sadly have to say that. I will have to check if I get those cars and see, but I feel like this might be just a tad slower than those, in a way. But, I mean, like I said, just like the Camaro, there's nothing really to base this off of. It's pretty darn good of a car. It really hugs these turns well. I mean, you can make a turn tight like this. I got 160 through there. Just perfect exit. It's a great car for looks, too. I mean, even if you put a nice paint scheme on it, it looks good. Even if there isn't, it's a really cool car. Really good for racing, too. You can't take this off-road, though. Taking this off-road does not work unless you really want to raise the suspension up and do that. But it does not work that well. And it just sounds good to me. If you can hear it, good for you through this video that you can hear the sound of this. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how well the audio is going to come out. You see, you barely hear the cars. I wish you could tune that up a bit. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We can continue the leg down here. There's not too much tire spin either. That's not a lot of that. You kind of have to correct it at times. I mean, that's one thing with hypercars and supercars. They're meant to handle pretty well. See here, down this way. And look at this, you can go through really darn fast through here. Barely mess up just because it responds to what you want to do. Responds to your braking. Responds to pretty much everything on your car. So that's pretty much it on this video. I'm sorry that was short, but it's going to have to be. Like I said, there's nothing to talk about in this car. Sounds cool, looks cool, handling is perfect if you're going to race it. I suggest you buy it because it doesn't really cost too much, I don't think. Upgrades are a piece of cake. So again, like I said, when I do the upgrades from now on, they're going to be stock. The car will be stock. It will be upgraded in like a majority of these, especially this one and then the Camaro. So that's pretty much it on this video. If you'd like to see more Forza Horizon 2 content, maybe even better content in the future, you can go ahead and follow the channel. I really don't care if you do. If you do, great for you. That's more people on the channel and more people in the community of Forza Horizon 2, NASCAR, Minecraft, whatever, so on and so forth. So until the next video, I'm NASCAR ep.3 and I'll see you guys in the next one.